Welcome to the bush. I've got Riley with me again, and we're here at one of my favorite campsites. This is the Four Winds. I've done a lot of campouts here, and you may remember, if you're an In the Bush watcher, way back when I built this shelter and I stayed back here when it was about 25 degrees and snowy. Check that episode out if you haven't already. But what we're going to do here is we're going to finish building this shelter and then an additional shelter for Riley to stay under tonight because it is supposed to rain. I have big plans for this campsite, and I'll let you in on those in a little while. But for now, we got to get this place campable. So much better. Oh my gosh. Well, look who joined us. Tiffy made it out here, and she's gonna hang out, and she has to work tomorrow, so she's just gonna hang out and with us around the fire this evening, and then she's gonna take off. But we've got a Shut-Eye Peak Pale Ale here. It's time for step 2 time. And I try to feature brews that have some sort of camping oriented theme to them. And this one definitely does. Got a little tent on it and a little campfire. Pretty neat stuff. Let's see if it's any good though. That's the true test. Well, it's already hot. It's about 66 degrees out today, so pretty warm, pretty hot. We're nearing the end of bushcraft season. The ticks are coming out in full force. The mushrooms are out, and we'll be in the vamper here before you know it. As soon as that humidity cranks up and as soon as the bugs get too bad, I'm done. I go to the air conditioning. Cheers. Ooh, yeah, that's worthy of a new. I think so. Yep. Anyway, we did some modifications to our shelters here. I think we're going to be nice and dry. It is almost 100%, it's like 95% chance of rain in the morning. So it's going to rain. So hopefully it's not blowing in from the side. If it does, I can just lower my door down here, and then Riley will be on his own. One of the things about bushcraft videos, you'll watch a lot of guys and it just looks like their day goes so smooth. Like, have you noticed that, Riley?
Yeah.
They show them just like sawing and chopping and building. Some of them are like ASMR videos, so there's no talking and stuff. But what they don't show is like how big of a pain in the ass a lot of the stuff really is to get to come out right.
Oh, yeah.
And they just show it as like so smooth on most YouTube videos. What they don't show is that it really is kind of, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to build something like this for one night in the woods. Like, it would be a lot easier to come out here with a tarp and my mattress or blanket and just set up and call it good.
I kinda did that, but I mean,
but bushcrafting is, that's not what it's about. To me, it's about like spending the day crafting.
Yeah.
Like you're doing something with your hands, and you're building something that is functional and looks really neat at the same time. And it just brings me like satisfaction.
Oh, I'm having
But
fun.
if it does go to show you like the different ways that you could survive.
Yeah.
If you needed to. But like on a day like today, if it was a survival situation, you probably wouldn't have a smartphone. Yeah. You wouldn't know that it's going to rain in the morning.
No,
you'd have no idea. You'd probably think, yeah, it's probably not going to rain tomorrow. But it is. So we build this
in a
to help
survival
protect our fire.
situation, we'd probably still be soaking wet from yesterday's.
Yeah, in a survival situation, we'd been dead a long time ago.
We'd have one too
I
many
have faith in you,
step-to's.
baby.
But thank you. All right, so I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I told you earlier that I'd let you in on a little secret. I've been peeling some logs. These are all black locust poles that were damaged in the derecho. Check that episode out above if you haven't. There was a bad derecho last June, and it knocked over a lot of trees on the property. So I've been peeling the bark because it's springtime. I've been peeling the bark off these locust poles, and I'll give you one guess what it is that I'm going to do with these poles. And I'm going to do that project in this location. So what's cool about this location is I can drive to this location with a vehicle, and I can access it with my trail system that I have on the property here. So the reason why I'm setting up a bushcraft camp here and a raised bed here is so that I have a place to sit and camp while I'm building this. Yes, it's a cabin. I'm going to build a 10 by 12 log cabin out of black locust poles. I'm really excited about it. And anyway, so we're going to use some of the bark that I have stripped off of these poles to cover our fire because it's supposed to rain in the morning. There's a little open spot here where I plan to put my cabin. It'll be about 10 by 12. I got some debris here we're going to burn through, but the cabin's going to sit right here where this brush pile is, approximately. So Riley and I set up our camp right over here, and we're going to use this as sort of it's our last chance. It's our last chance before the cabin's built to use this as a bushcraft location. So what we're doing here, I'll have you come on in. It's going to rain at about 6 in the morning. Riley and I both like to sleep in, so we want our fire going at 6 in the morning, hopefully. So we're going to use this bark to sort of protect our fire from the rain. That's our plan anyway. We'll see how it works.
There you go.
Try to lower those flames a little bit. We're going to have 2 fires, one on top and one below. Well, it is that time. We just watched a beautiful sunset. We're sitting here letting the coals burn down to a perfect cooking bed. And I've got my grandpa's lunchbox. Let's see what's in the lunchbox tonight. All right, we got all kinds of goodies here. We got some bacon wrapped asparagus. Oh, and we got some deer roasts. We're gonna do a couple massive deer roasts here above this fire. I think they'll be absolutely glorious. It'll work. Oh, it'll work great. Literally great. Get it? I know, I'm punny.
Very funny, babe.
Made us some salads. We've got some deer over the fire, bacon wrapped asparagus, all kinds of snacks,
Cobbler.
and some cobbler in the Dutch oven for later. All I can say is we're gonna be eating good in the bush tonight. We're cutting into the deer meat. That's pretty good. That does not suck. There you go. We did a pretty awesome cook tonight. Some home secured deer meat, which is always the best. To a good medium rare. A little homegrown asparagus, a little bacon with little rolls with a little homemade butter. You can't beat it. When you're in the bush, everybody needs a Tiffy. This is a good night so far?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, hey, man. We'll see you in the morning.
All right, see you in the morning.
Check you later. Well, and here we are. It is time to hit the fart sack. What a glorious, glorious night here in the bush. It doesn't get any better than this. This is where it's at. So, folks, we'll see you in the morning. Well, it's about 7:30. I've been awake since about 5 a.m. I just could not sleep. But the good news is the cover thing that we built for the fire is working like a charm. It's been raining. It's actually quite nice. It's been raining and it's been thundering a little bit. Nothing dangerous or anything, just a few thunder boomers here and there, some rain. I'm just laying in my sleeping bag, all cozy, warm, and dry, and just by this fire, listening to it rain. Hopefully I'll fall back to sleep. Well, I ended up putting my awning down. Works pretty good. You can close yourself in. Nice and dry. There's Riley. He is not nice and dry. Our fire
Is.
nice and dry. My shoes not nice and dry. Good morning, everyone. It's officially, I did sleep a little bit more, so I'm feeling not quite as bad. We did it. Another in the bush, in the books. We're gonna get packed up and get the hell out of here. I may not get much footage of the packing up process because it's gonna be muddy and rainy and everything. So anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, as always. And yeah, big thanks to Riley for coming here and camping with me. We'll see you next time in the bush. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. That's what Corporal Sean Kelly would say anyway. Bushcrafting in the rain does give you a good chance to really practice your skills. Just like building something to protect your fire and building a shelter that stays dry. You'll notice those logs are all dry. My bed stayed nice and dry. And yeah, it worked out pretty good. Well, Riley, what do you think? Was it a success?
It was a success till about 10 o'clock this morning.
Till about 10 o'clock, huh?
Wind
Yeah.
started blowing in and I started getting wet.
Yeah. That's where I like having a front on my shelter that can come down. It's quite nice. But our fire plan worked.
Yep.
That bark piled on there did a good job of keeping our fire out of the rain. Anyway, we're all soaking wet. Let's head to the house.
Got some cottage cheese.
Give me that cottage cheese.
No! No! Get out of here, Cheesy! Get out of here!
All I want is a friend. All I want is just a friend and some cottage cheese. I've been stuck on this property for 150 years. I just want some friend and cheese.
Well, we love you, Cheesy, but this is my cottage cheese.
Are you saying that's not your cheese?
Oh, it's too funny.
This is going in the blooper. I can't even say it. Oh, it's going in the blooper reels.
Oh, that was funny.
I feel like that scene was going good.
Yeah.
But we need to pick up somewhere. Where was we? Like, I'm just sad. I just want to go camping.
Well, we're out here. Enjoy it.
Sounds good, brother.
Ah! My cheese!